you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools. You're running to the phone, no time to panic. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm crazy. Am I just paranoid? Am I just sad? I will still a shrink to you all on my dreams.
Should have went there.
Yeah.
Whatever. What's up? It's Jomboy and Jake Radio. I missed my opening on the song. Billy Joe looked like he was going to scream, and I was like, oh, I'll do it there. That was Basket Case by Green Day. This is Instantly Recognizable Songs Week. I didn't know that song was called Basket Case, so I was like, is that instant? What is this? And then as soon as he opened his mouth, I was like, yes, obviously. Obviously, that's the most instant, not the most, but that's instantly recognizable. Jake, how you doing today?
Doing well, Jim. BJA, Billy Joe Armstrong. I remember a couple girls in high school had a crush on him, and I was like, really? I think he was like my first beef with music guy crush. And years later, I mean, I get it. You serenade him with the instrument there. But, yeah, that isn't instantly recognizable. And it's hard to – I mean, it speaks to me a little bit. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you're a big give yourself the creeps guy.
I live giving myself the creeps.
Do you think you give yourself the creeps more or give other people the creeps more?
Ooh, interesting question. Oh, myself, easily. I think the stuff that I'd find not weird about myself that other people do, that's a smaller bucket than just some of the normal thoughts that go through my head on a daily basis. You're just like, whoa, man, you have a bad brain. You were given one of the bad brains at the hospital when the stork came through. But, yeah, that's a good tune.
Good song. Green Day was really good. They're always like the biggest, like they sold out.
21 Guns. That's your favorite song.
No, I don't like that one.
It's
Not
your
a fan.
favorite.
Jake, this isn't a show where we lie about each other.
Oh, I was just guessing.
How you doing, buddy? How was your day yesterday?
I'm all right, man. It's Tuesday. Reared its head later in the day, per usual, but it was all right. Still trying to get back in the swing of things, trying to get that routine going. I'm back in the scooter game. Was up in the wee hours and early this morning doing that, so that was kind of fun. I'm officially Bird now lets me do their stuff, and theirs are so much easier than Lime. And it pays better. So doing that. And then, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if there's a little crash today because I was up a little early. But I don't know. Yesterday was okay. I need a little more sports.
The baseball game, the Yankees game kind of sucked. You just disappeared on audio.
The Yankee game was kind of a bummer. And there's nothing outside of that. It wasn't like I could – basically for the past few weeks, if, after the Yankee game, I can flip and catch the third quarter of an NHL game or catch a basketball game or something like that. It wasn't really that last night. So that was tough. So I just I flipped on SportsCenter for a minute and I was like, yeah, I'll go get a scooter, I guess.
That's sorry. A commenter in the chat. I can't see your face right now, so I'm black. But a commenter in the chat, Jake, just kind of took my breath away.
Saw that.
It said, "Love the video breakdowns. Keep up the good work." So I wanted to give them a shout out and say, "Hey, thanks," and read their name. But their name is Little Gay Hairy Chinese Kid.
Mm.
So
Yeah. Your videos are getting to your target audience at least. How was your day yesterday?
Good, man. Got a lot done. We recorded a bunch. I went out to lunch with the family. Busy day. There's like two things behind the scenes things that I need to get done that I haven't been able to get done for like 5 days now. It's pissing me off. If I don't get them done today, I might kill myself. So
Today's the day. I believe it.
yeah.
The other days you've been set up for failure. Today's the day.
Yeah. This Clint Fraser stuff kind of is a bummer. And that's kind of bringing me down a little bit, actually.
Yeah, it was emotional. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Probably not deep dive, but it is national news. But yeah, I was emotionally drained like midway through the Yankee game yesterday. Just like it'd been a whirlwind of emotions. So I mean that's something and shows a little bit about my life. But I don't know. Yesterday, not a lot of highlights yesterday.
No.
I'm trying to think of what my highlight was. Had a nice steam, kind of out of food. Got to go grocery shopping. Yesterday was like a 5-4. Your height today.
Whoa.
Your height for today.
Dude, I can't use my internet right now. Everything's not working. And if I restart Chrome, then it's going to restart. Like it's like I'd have to force quit Chrome.
Right.
And
you'd be force quitting me.
Yeah. But I can't access anything I need to access to talk on this show. It's quite the fucking conundrum.
Okay. What do you need to access?
All the links, all the stories.
Yeah, we'll get there. Give the computer a good 20 minutes to ice out.
All right. Well, you can give me the stories. I'll talk. I just got your voice. I got no access.
That's what it always is, baby.
Well, it's a lot more, usually. Here we go. Let's do the national news.
Jimmy, game 3 of the NBA Finals tonight, Golden State, Toronto. You might have heard me acting like it was yesterday. I'll talk about my master plan in a little bit. Clay with it's hard to see me not playing. Yeah, it's the NBA Finals, Clay. Zdeno Chara, jaw is broken. Boston's looking into options. I'd love to get into some description with you of what those options would look like, Jim. A popular guy, Andrew McCutchen, tears his ACL. That's tough. You don't see a ton of those in baseball. He's out. Speaking of outfielders, Clint Fraser with no regrets after ducking out on the media after his horrible game on Sunday Night Baseball. UCLA wins the softball championship. Proud of them. Pats, classic Patriots minicamp. They cut Austin Seferian-Jenkins day one, a guy that they were talking about replacing Gronk potentially. And then Belichick just with some classic Belichick quotes. South Africa with a big lead, I think, over India. Still not sure how the scoring works in cricket. Seattle Storm beat your Minnesota Lynx, Jim. They go improved to 3-2 on the season. U.S. shocks France in the under-20 soccer tournament. And, Jim, we're actually sneaking up on the Women's World Cup, babe.
Women's World Cup's a fun time.
We don't play sounds anymore.
I'm pretty lost over here.
You're shook. I haven't seen you this shook in a while.
I can't see anything.
You're playing blind, man. This is your Jedi training.
Sucks. Okay, Women's World Cup's a fun time. I enjoy the Women's World Cup. I enjoy big competitions like that.
You love a good event. Do you think our U.S. ladies are going to take it home, Jim?
No. Well, maybe.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
They're still good. Is the jerk still their goalie?
That's not her name, Jim.
Well, is she?
No, she's done.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she aged out, man. She was on a lot of teams.
So who's their new goalie?
It looks like heading into the tournament, they have Ashlyn Harris, Adriana Franch, and Alyssa Nair. Hope Solo's out. She's born in 81, so how old is she now? Intern Luke, you there?
No, he's
But
not.
God, slacking. I don't know if Franch is getting in the minutes in net. I'm trying to think who you got on this roster. Julie Ertz, Zach Ertz's wife. Tobin Heath, some people might know. Carly Lloyd is back. We like her. Your girl Alex Morgan, your lifelong crush.
He's pretty.
And then I think Rapinoe, she's back. So we still got a few of the big names. Kristen Press, people would know her. Who else? Tobin Heath a little bit. Allie Krieger. So yeah, I think we're the favorites. I don't know. It's gonna be the World Cup. We like events.
Who's the second favorite? Is it Japan?
Let's see. You Women's World Cup favorites. Let's see. CBS predictions. Let's see. It looks like France, Germany. I think France and Germany are the U.S.'s biggest rivals in this. It looks like England and Japan in Group D. We're not sure who's going to come out of there, Jim.
Not sure. All right, let's move on. No one cares about this.
Wow.
What else did you talk about? Let me try and pull it up on my phone.
We've got you're a hockey guy. Let's get you back to a safe place. We'll break you down to build you up. Chara broke his jaw, Jim.
And you said they're trying to look for alternatives?
They're looking into options, which I think is really fun because I've been racking my brain thinking of what they can possibly do to his jaw to let him play with a broken jaw. I mean, you wire it shut, right?
Wire it shut, make him play with it. Yeah. Hockey's crazy that it's not. He's going to have to miss some time and not play.
You tape a pillow to his chin or something?
Yeah, you could do that. You could
that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get creative with the headgear here. We gotta have something for the bees here.
Yeah, you could make a chin strap out of like a throw pillow. That would be fun. Stuff him, maybe make him play the Peeps game, the Chubby Bunny, while he's playing, and just make sure he doesn't choke and die. That should put some cushion in there.
You want to put Peeps in his mouth? That's actually not a terrible idea, Jim, because those will kind of dissolve too if he does start to choke. Like his body can try to absorb it a little bit. I like that. A little Peeps buffer and then wire it shut.
Yeah, I like that. I like the chin strap pillow, like Alfalfa when we go to the dentist, and you just got the wrapped around with like an ice pack there.
Yeah,
that's good. Maybe just don't play because you have a broken jaw, but that's not how it works.
That's not how it works. He's got to I guess that's the part that sucks for Char. He's got to attempt to play and then be like, no, I can't play because my jaw is broken, guys. It's detached from my face.
It's very hard to play with a broken jaw. And is he necessary? Do you think some of the guys are like, dude, it's your replacement isn't that much worse than you. We're good.
So that's always the funny thing with injuries to me is sometimes we overlook that. Is broken jaw Chara better than the next guy we can bring in? I don't know how good Chara is. I mean, he's been around forever. I don't think he's still elite. But yeah, you've got all the quotes. The teammates are calling him a warrior and blah, blah, blah. They're talking about the domino effect with the defensemen because they lost another defenseman in game 2. So I guess they're getting low on defensemen, Jim.
All right. Well, Bruins are still probably going to win, I think.
2-2, game 5. Is that tonight? I don't think it is. Let me double check. No, they're playing tomorrow night. But yeah, I mean, game 5. That's oh baby.
Can we do Clint Fraser? Because I'm distracted by it anyway right now.
All right.
If anyone's a national sports fan, I think this is about to be a national sports story. Or it kind of is already.
Yeah.
Brandon McCarthy was commenting on it the other day and stuff like that. Clint Fraser refused to speak to the media after single-handedly losing the game, basically, for the Yankees. And it was on national TV, and he misplayed 4 balls in the outfield. And then he refused to talk to the media. Now, even Brandon McCarthy was like, maybe he's in a bad headspace, and like he's scared of what he would say. And if this is the first time, that's fine. And I was like, it's not the first time. The media has given him a break a couple times now where he's had really bad situations where him and Gardner collided, and Gardner didn't collide. They both misplayed a ball together, and Gardner stood and answered all the questions, and Clint did not answer. And the media didn't let anyone know he dodged them. They were, kind of supportive or whatever, just didn't make it a big thing. You do it on national TV, it's a big thing. It's a big thing in New York anyway. You have to be accountable. That's New York fans will make you the biggest star, but in order to do that, they will demand a lot from you. And demanding accountability isn't a lot. Anyway, Jake, his transcript from his interview came out yesterday where he said he did not regret ditching the media. He owes no one an apology. And it's terrible, Jake. They got to trade him. It's terrible. Did you see it? Did you see it?
Yeah.
What they said, when you don't talk, it forces your teammates to answer those questions. Do you regret that? And for anyone who doesn't know the story, Luke Voigt, Aaron Hicks, Aaron Judge all answered questions on his behalf and said, everyone's misplayed balls. He's working really hard. He'll get it. We've all been there. Nice, very nice, supportive things, they said,
right.
Probably through gritted teeth because Clint's a punk. This was his quote, Jake. When you don't talk, it forces your teammates to answer those questions. Do you regret that? He responded, I felt like the reasons why teammates spoke for me was to make what happened in the game worse, to just try to continue to make my defensive struggles worse. He thinks his teammates are trying to sabotage him, and he's telling them that they made it worse when all they did was try to have his back. He's got, the Yankees pride themselves on their clubhouse culture. This is bad.
Yeah.
He's being an asshole.
He has made a mental decision that he wants to be a me versus the world athlete. But he's also a kid that doesn't know how to do that, and he's doing it in the absolute way possible. We have some friends in the New York media now, and you've been very taken aback. You've seen some people say stuff they've never said before, and the kid had 24 hours to make a decision whether he wanted to, bounce back and apologize and say, I just want so badly for this team to win, and I want to become better all around, blah, blah, blah. Or double down on it and say, no, you, the media, are assholes, and you've depicted me as a bad guy from day one. And, my teammates, I don't know why they're talking about me. And it's like, well, you and meanwhile, the organization that told him to talk to the press, I mean, in 48 hours, he's exiled his teammates, his organization, managers, and the media, which may be most important. I don't know. I wonder if there's a day in 30 years when Clint Fraser looks back and says, oh man, I shouldn't have been that guy, or if he just leans into that and that's where he's at for life. But and it's the Yankee world is wild right now. Just because you've got some people trying to anchor down and be like, well, he hit the home run last night. And it's like, well, honestly,
stared at the press box afterwards.
Yeah. If you want to Google a good press conference, it's basically reporters asking Clint questions and him just trying to stare at them and kind of be a tough guy.
After the home run, he did too.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying right now.
Oh.
He was staring at them, trying to be a tough guy, and almost expecting them to like back down. And I think the media people were looking back at him like, "You're a child. Like we've seen a lot worse than this, buddy." So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how it develops, kind of on a national level. If you want a deep dive on that, it's unfortunately has to be a big topic on the next episode of Talking Yanks.
Yeah. I'm sick of talking about it, but like that's what I do is give opinions. And it's so funny because the people that have opposite opinions of me are like, oh, well, it's like, well, when I have an opinion you agree with, that's why you follow me. Like, whatever. And we can disagree. But I mean,
Right.
They're like, this is embarrassing out of you as a Yankee analyst. Fuck you, dude. I'm a fan who just gives my thoughts. I'm no fucking
Right.
Yankee analyst. I'm not getting paid to be to bipartisan and not biased. Do you guys answer questions from the chat or just talk about what you want? Well, Vintage Pro, we just talk about
You just blew it. That was your chance.
Talk about national stories, weird stories, and we do talk to the chat a lot. But the way you phrase that question makes me not like you, Vintage Pro 14, and that'll be the only. And I'm in a bad mood anyway.
He's up for blood today. Watch out.
Do you only talk about, hey, on the radio show you guys do, on the podcast you do you just talk about what you want? Shut up, Vintage Pro.
Oh, man.
I'm angry, and I love the chat. I like them. Alex Rowe's in here. Big fan of Alex Rowe. Little gay hairy Chinese dude. Big fan of him. Can I ask what software you use to make your little breakdown videos? Yeah, you can email me, jimmy@jomboymedia.com, and I'll get there.
Look at that.
All right.
Here we are.
He says he wasn't. She says he wasn't trying to be rude, so I apologize. I can't do anything. I'm in a bad mood. Clint has me pissed off.
He's in a bad mood. Is the computer coming around?
There's no way. This happens a lot. The only way the computer will not come around.
It's okay.
And we'll adapt.
We're here as a team, baby. We got this. I'll hold you. There's some good Belichick yesterday, Jim.
What'd he do?
So they do their mandatory, non-mandatory workouts, and they cut Austin Seferian-Jenkins, which is a guy that they were talking. The whole thing up there right now is who's going to replace Gronk, blah blah blah. And they thought he was a talented guy coming out. He's done some good things, but not a lot of it. And that he was a potential, like, if he figures out the Patriots way, he could do some things. And he's cut day one mini camp, like not even doing real things. So clearly not a fit for the Patriots way. And then, dude, they interviewed Belichick at the end of the day, and they said something like, so how was Tom looking out there today? And again, a lot of media talk today, but just throwing him a bone. Like, how is Tom Brady, your quarterback for your entire coaching career, basically looking on the first day of mini camp, which is just a bunch of guys in shorts, basically stretching and having a good time? And Belichick just goes, yeah, 90 guys out there. I didn't get to see everyone today. Like, what?
He's honest.
You didn't get a chance to look at your Hall of Fame all-time quarterback at all on the first day of camp?
Wait, but why would you, Jake? Like, why would you look at Tom Brady on the first day of camp? You would look at the rookies you brought in, the people fighting for jobs. Like, who cares what Tom Brady does? Nothing's going to change what he does. He's going to be it would be a waste of Belichick's time to look at Tom Brady and be like, is Tom looking good?
Right, but it almost spins back into the like media and effort, and like it would be so much easier, and we wouldn't be talking about it if he just said, like, yeah, Tom looks good out there. But Belichick had to, he sullied himself even more, and he was like, yeah, 90 guys out there. I can't see everyone. It's like, all right, back to you in the booth, Bill.
Yeah.
But it's also really good. I had the same exact reaction you did when I saw it live.
I love Bill Belichick's answers.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. Seattle Storm beat the Minnesota Lynx. Is that something you want to talk about?
Oh, I mean, it's a big game. WNBA. Seattle Storm improved to 3-2, defend their home court. Yeah, back and forth. 4 people in double digits on both teams, but it's just tough to win in Seattle. They say.
Tough to win in Seattle.
I don't know.
Seattle freeze. All right.
Jeez.
Want to go to where are we? How long has this show been going on, Jake?
We are at 28 minutes.
Do you want to do halftime, or is there more sports you want to talk about?
We can. Let's get you to the half. We're limping in.
I know that there was some big stuff in baseball world, and we have a baseball audience. We're going to try and do a baseball show after the All-Star break. All I know is that Noah did not want to come out, and then the Mets blew the game, I believe.
Yep, Noah didn't want to come out. They didn't turn a double play, and then he got pulled, and then the guy gave up a hit that ended up sending the game to extras, and then they lost it in extras. Then McCutchen tore his ACL. He's out for the season. He was having a really good year too, and he's just well liked all around. So that was kind of the MLB news.
The Marlins, something crazy. There was some 11-run inning in the game somewhere.
Yeah, they scored 11 in one inning against the Brewers, and the Brewers fans had a pretty good reaction to it. They were full on celebrating outs, and when the inning ended, they had a full celebration. It was actually pretty cool.
The Marlins scored 11 runs?
Yes, in Milwaukee.
Can you pull up the Baseball Reference game log and read that inning to me?
Sure.
I mean, I can try and do it on my phone. I'm very interested to see how a team scores 11 runs. Was it errors? Was it just all singles?
So the Miami Marlins won the game 16-0. Miami Marlins playing some decent ball lately, Jim. Let's get to the play-by-play here. I think it was a 34-minute half inning. All right, so here's the play-by-play. Top 5, Cooper, your guy, Garrett Cooper, single to center. Anderson walk. Castro struck out looking. That's a tough look for what comes next. Ramirez, double to right, 2 RBIs. Or 1 RBI, excuse me. Riddle, intentional walk. Alfaro, single. Rojas, single. Lopez, double. Grandy, single. Pitching change.
So you think?
Yeah, we went from 4-0 Miami to 10-0 Miami. Pitch and change. Cooper, we're back. Another single, so he's got a 2-single inning.
Cooper Loop.
Grandy scores on an error. That's got to be that was the bottom.
That's a kick in the dick right there.
That's tough. Then we've got another double. We've got an RBI ground out, so there's your second out in the inning. Another RBI single, and then a strikeout. So 11 runs, 9 hits, 1 error.
Wow, that's cool.
But yeah, the Milwaukee crowd was actually being really, really good about it. Every time there was an out, they had a big celebration, and then at the end of the inning, I think they gave a standing O too.
Yeah, I got to go find that and make it if my computer ever decides to work again.
Yeah, I bet it will.
It will. I got to restart it. Power restart it. Let's go to the halftime. So everyone knows what's going on over here. What's going on over there, Jake? I can't even see you. Have you been making any good faces?
All right. No, not a ton of good faces. I've got a pretty bland outfit on.
Can you see me?
I can see you.
I bet the audience can see me too.
Yeah, audience can see you. We're rooting for you. That's kind of what this show's been. We're kind of looking at you, hoping you your heart comes around, because you're looking like in a foul place right now. You're mad at your computer. You're mad at a player on your favorite team.
Well, he broke my computer.
Oh, okay. I like that.
I was trying to tweet out the screen grab of his dumbass quote, and my computer stalled. So it's Clint's fault that my computer broke as well.
Damn.
If he didn't have that terrible quote, I wouldn't have had to tweet it out in the middle of the show. But that was kind of pressing. And well, hold on. Now Katie's coming in to feed Zimmer, and this is cute. Can you guys see this?
Okay.
Wow, she didn't even have to entice him. She just walked in the room, and he was like, "I guess it's time to eat."
Bait him out.
Yeah. I like that.
Maybe that's what we needed.
Okay.
All right. You want to go do the news? What are you doing over there?
I'm all right. I'm putting the team on my back. I'm anti Clint Fraser right now. I'm guardian you.
You could be.
You're
making a
You're
news.
having serious troubles with your media right now, and I'm trying to get in front of it and protect you a little bit before you attack the people in the chat again.
You could be making a noose out of your T-shirt right now, and I had no idea.
That's on Tuesdays only.
I did attack that guy in the chat. I apologize, Vintage Pro. If you're still here, Vintage Pro 14, I apologize.
Like, what's he thinking right now?
Hey,
do you guys take questions by chance? Oh, do we take questions?
He walked into a buzzsaw.
Walked into the hornet's nest, bro.
I'm sorry. It's not. I'm usually. That's probably the first time. Well, I've been muting people on the chat because yesterday in the chat these two kids were just fighting about the Red Sox and the Yankees, and they were clearly both under 14 years old. It's like it's like Red Sox are gay, bro. No, Yankees are gay. Get out of here, you two. But I apologize to Vintage Pro 14.
Sorry, VP 14.
I read the news today, oh boy, and though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to plan.
Well, it's 6 o'clock. Time for the news.
A charter boat captain got arrested because he was drunk, firing his handgun, and he refused to allow his passengers to return to the shore. Held him hostage. A vulture invasion is damaging homes in East Orange County. Bunch of vultures, they're invading. That sounds like real scary. A man has spent 5 months at Rikers Island without knowing his bail was just $2. I blame the system. How's he supposed to just know that? Is there like a bail bank you go to every day? What's my number at now? Trump supporter accidentally slashes herself while stabbing an inflatable Trump balloon. Always funny when people hurt themselves by accident, unless they die. Swedish startup is trying to bring pogo sticks to San Francisco as an e-scooter alternative. Never been less in favor of something, but also very in favor of it. A YouTuber who gave a man toothpaste-filled Oreos sentenced to prison. I had this on here yesterday, Jake, but we didn't talk about it, and I kind of think it's interesting. A drugged up driver who crashed tells police he wasn't on drugs. He just swerved to avoid an octopus.
I read the news today, oh boy, and though the news...
All right. There you go. What's the news?
There it is. That's the news. You like that, chat? You like that news?
Yeah, like that shit.
We got more of that all day. So I clicked the octopus one because I after yesterday I was nervous about this just being like a fake website, but no, this is kind of real. He had some drugs and went straight for the swerved around the octopus card. Shapley was under the influence of a prodigious amount of drugs, including morphine, codeine, cannabis, and a byproduct of heroin. So yeah, that'll do it.
So if you take all these drugs, you can just see octopuses on the street? That sounds cool. What if it wasn't wait, Jake, when he says he saw an octopus and was swerving out of the octopus, are you picturing like a blob of octopus on the roadway, or are you picturing like a kraken in the sky, like a huge octopus, like got its tentacles coming for the car and shit?
Neither. I'm picturing a friendly, like neighborhood police cop octopus that's just directing traffic nicely with his 8 arms.
Go this way.
All right, you're up now. Your turn.
Which arm is the one that you want me to follow? Octopus. Yeah,
octopus.
Dude, to be honest and serious.
Sure.
If an octopus was directing traffic and I had to figure out which tentacle was the correct one, I'd probably look like I was driving on drugs as well.
Yeah.
And that's just, I'm trying to be honest here. So if that's what was happening, I do have this guy's back. If it wasn't the Octopus Police, then he's probably just on drugs.
Yeah, I think it was all the drugs he was on. I don't know if this is heartfelt or lightfelt or what you call it, but after the incident, someone put up a sign where the incident happened of an octopus. So
the guy sees that sign. He's like, "I told you."
I'm
Well,
telling you guys.
sir, that sign was put up afterwards.
Yeah.
You know what?
So yeah.
You know what this reminds me of? My plan in Connecticut to make my driveway. If I lived on a residential driveway, a residential like street that had a lot of traffic, but there was houses, I would make my driveway the shape of a running deer.
Okay.
Like you open up its chest. Not my driveway, Jake. I said that wrong.
Those were the words you said, so I was a little weirded out.
My mailbox.
Mailbox looks like a running deer.
You open up its chest, put the mail in there, because then no one's going to speed by your house. People are always on the lookout for deer in Connecticut.
That's not bad, but you could also have people shooting at your house too. So instead of the cars, you just have guns pointed at your house all the time.
They definitely drive by my house with a baseball bat and hit the head off the deer.
Oh yeah, you'd be the #1 target in the neighborhood.
Yeah, but underneath the deer's head is mace. So every time head gets hit, you get maced.
Did you ever go like knocking mailboxes?
No, I'm not an asshole.
Right? I was just gonna say that. Like, that's not on the cool prank list ever. Like after the age of 7, that's not cool. I think I'm gonna be the old guy that has the cement mailbox that like breaks someone's arm when they try to hit it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I always felt bad. There was this one mailbox that always got hit. They put up like a piece of wood to protect it, and then people kept hitting it, and I was like, sucks. I never did like any prank where I never really wanted to ruin someone's day. You know what?
Right.
You know what I thought the coolest, funniest prank was that you could do was the fake rope prank.
Excuse
You've
me?
ever seen that? When you go on the side of two friends go on the side of the road, and a car comes and they fake like they just picked up the rope and are pulling it. And so the car thinks there's a rope there, so they slow down and there's not actually a rope. They're just miming it. Have you ever seen those?
No.
It's pretty funny and harmless. Why don't you go on YouTube and type fake rope prank?
More of a $2 guy. I've got something that I need to address before we fully move on from this story, which, if you're wondering what the story was at this point, tough to say. Drugs and an octopus. I'm pretty freaked out by octopi.
Why wouldn't you be? They don't make any sense. They're blobs with legs that can sting you.
Well, it's that, and I think like everyone knows that. I don't think they can sting you.
Octopus can sting.
Well,
certain ones, not all of them.
No, what freaks me out is their beaks, man.
I never wanted to Google octopus beaks more. I get this on my phone.
Google octopus beaks. So yeah, dude. At the end, so they've got their 8 arms, and like, so if they catch me. I'm underwater. The octopus catches me. It's about to eat me. They have like a bird's beak inside them, and it just like chops away at you. And like, I'm not a water guy anyways, so that's kind of my multiplier. Like one of my worst deaths would be being drowned by an octopus and then eaten by it. Dude,
I Googled can octopus sting, and the Google finish for me was can octopus sting your throat? Oh God. But anyway, Australia's tiny blue-ringed octopus has long had a venomous reputation. One bite can kill an adult in minutes.
There you go.
But now they're not as harmless as people thought. I like jellyfish more than octopus.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, team jellyfish for sure. Get that going in the chat. You jellyfish person, you an octopus person. Now I'm interested. Try to bring the chat back a little bit.
Jellyfish sucked, but octopus are scary. A lot of jellyfish are like the jellyfish in Jersey Shore are harmless. They're just like clear hockey pucks.
I've already mentioned my octopus death. So, Jim, the YouTuber who gave the man was it a homeless guy toothpaste filled Oreos sentenced to prison? This is your world.
And so YouTube prankster, he made a video where he gave homeless people Oreos. They were filled with toothpaste. The homeless people throw up. And he got sentenced to prison in whatever country this is. If it's your first offense, you don't actually have to go to prison. But it's basically, hey, if this wasn't your first offense, you'd do 4 years in jail. I think there's like it's just probation, you know? But me and my brother, Luke, we're talking about this. And it may be too harsh, but like they need to start sending severe precedents with these YouTube pranksters. Like going around and like making homeless people throw up and giving them fake food is like morally just so fucked up.
Yeah.
And you should be punished for, especially if you're making YouTube and you're profiting off that. So they cut down his YouTube thing. But yeah, I just wanted to say like we just said, we never wanted to go and like knock anyone's mailbox down just for fun. Like, why are people so fucked up?
Pangua Ren, aka Reset, 15 months in prison. Good, dude. For moral integrity. Now we're talking, America. Let's get back on the right track. Me for president. 2026. That's not a presidential vote year, so.
Well, that's when you want you to get voted.
But that's when I want it.
Yeah.
So.
No, there's some other good stories. This charter boat captain who's like,
yes,
he refused to return his passengers. I can't read the article. Maybe I can pull up my phone.
I think we were on the boat with this guy the other day.
You think so? Oh, yeah.
Anton.
I'm not a big Anton fan. You guys were. I don't care.
We're mockingly Anton fans. Our boat driver on the bachelor party was on more drugs than anyone else at the bachelor party. Yeah, Anton fans. But this guy, charter boat captain, yeah, intoxicated, firing a handgun, and not returning the passengers. That's a tough look.
Maybe he was like, we're all gonna have fun on the boat. Or like, man, I'm not having that much fun. He's like, you will have fun on this boat. I want to give you a story. Maybe that's it. Maybe he just wanted to give everyone a story.
He drank an unknown number of beers. He was also drinking rum, and a couple passengers said they witnessed him doing a little booger sugar. Yeah, he was slurring his speech, bloodshot eyes, smelled of alcohol. Yeah, I mean that's the trifecta. I'm trying to see. Is there a reason that he wouldn't let them off?
I can't read it.
Just going crazy. Yeah, I'm not seeing a reason. I'm not seeing like maybe he admitted something even worse, and he's like, I can't let you guys off the boat. I killed a man. Like otherwise I don't get why he's holding them hostage.
Me neither, but it sounds fun.
Sarasota, Florida, classic Florida story.
What else? This startup in San Francisco that wants to do pogo sticks.
Yeah.
What the hell is that about? Imagine a city with a bunch of people hopping around on pogo sticks.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a nightmare. It was definitely, there was a bunch of geeks that were like micro dosing that were like, okay, guys, these scooters are pretty good. What's another mode of transportation that we can do that the people will want? And someone was like, bro, pogo sticks. And they were like, yup, punch it. And now they're getting articles, but that's like my nightmare.
No,
I've got to get across town. Let me grab a pogo stick.
This is like a front for another. Like this Swedish company is like just joking like about the pogo stick. You know, remember when IHOP changed its name to International House of Burgers, and everyone was like, IHOP. Oh, and it became big news. And they're like, just joking. We're still IHOP. Come get our pancakes. That's what this company's doing. They're like, just joking about the pogo sticks. We actually have scooters that are better than Lime.
That's actually a great call. Wow.
There's no way they think people are gonna be people hopping around the cities on pogo sticks.
So what about this? You're a well-known jumper, Jim.
Yeah.
Actually, probably not around your YouTube scene, but you can jump around town.
Mm-hmm.
What if these are like motorized pogo sticks?
How does that make sense? Oh, like you hop like
you don't have to hop.
That sounds crazy scary.
Right. It sounds like you want to be in control of it. But
yeah.
I don't know if that's the idea. I mean, now you're starting to talk to me a little bit. But no, this is just a bad idea.
And can you tell me a little more about this vulture invasion, damaging homes in East Orange County neighborhood?
East Orange County, is that near you?
Oh shit.
No, Orange County, Florida. You're safe.
Okay. So the vultures are dude. Fuck Florida.
Ooh, we've got a dramatic opening.
Read it to me.
It's written. I'm hearing this in the voice of Bill Hader doing the Dateline guy. Andrew and Leslie Wright do not recall seeing many vultures when they first purchased their home in Tudor Grove at Timber Springs subdivision more than a decade ago. Today, however, it's impossible to enter their gated community without encountering hundreds of black vultures. That sucks, dude. Birds are scary.
Birds are so scary.
Dude, imagine we've done some home property stuff. Imagine like you get your home and you're like, man, decade later, maybe we'll be able to flip this. Maybe we'll be able to retire early if this neighborhood comes around. And it's like, oh, wait, we're held terrorists at our house by hundreds of birds.
What do you do? How do you fight off birds? They can fly.
I think this is like in my head. I wonder, because you wonder some things about getting older. And like, I don't know, like in my head, I feel like I'm never going to attend like a town hall meeting. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't get me going. I feel like something like this happens, and that's how you end up going to town hall and being like, hey, got a little bit of an issue. Can't let my kid go outside because the hundreds of vultures will eat my child. Would like some help from the town. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then you go and you complain to your buddies about it, and you're like, yeah, I went to the town hall the other day. They can't do anything down there. I got these vultures outside my house. I'm thinking about getting a gun.
Then you kill a vulture, and then what do? You got dead vultures all around? That blows.
It's almost worse, yeah.
Yeah. Where are we at in the show now? 50 minutes?
50 on the nose, Jim.
Better the day, it's the better the day. Better the day, better the day.
Bet of the day. Jakey made a pick yesterday for a game that didn't get played yesterday. So it's still up in the air. We'll see how he does. Jake, I remember yesterday I was confused on the situation, how many your record and how many games.
Right.
It's cemented. I did the math. I fixed it. You are 49 and 51.
Okay.
So yesterday's game, if you win that, you'd be on 50 and 51. If you win this one, you'd be on 51 and 51. So you have a chance tonight to be 51 and 51 if you parlay both your bets.
Yeah, Jimmy. So that's I'm dancing with the devil here. So I duped everyone with the pump fake yesterday about betting the NBA game, because now I get 2 bets on the NBA game, and I've got 2 chances to improve my NBA betting. So Jim, what I'm going with here, I hit the over of 213 yesterday, and Jim, and in a little gift from the gods, they've dropped the spread to Golden State favored by 4.5. Give me Golden State. For all the injuries, Clay and Steph are out there. Clay, Steph, and Draymond are going to be out there. That's Golden State. Oracle's going to be rocking. And I mean, Toronto, Kawhi is Kawhi, and that's fine. He's a robot. But they depend on a lot of role players. Fred VanVleet, Kyle Lowry, and what were his playoff woes. Pascal Siakam, he's never played in this environment. So yeah, give me Golden State, 4.5 and the over, aka probably what everyone in the world is gambling, aka probably neither of them will hit.
Motherfucker.
Jake is stupid, but he's smart.
Let's do it.
Are you double agreeing with me? Did you agree yesterday?
I believe so, yeah. Well, I mean,
Wow.
you're going on my golden rule.
Golden State.
Golden State. Yeah. They got to win. All right, that's the end of this show. It's been a blast talking to a dark screen and not having access to any of the stories. And I thank you guys for joining me on this mission and path. I can't wait to restart my computer and have access to everything again. I'm very excited about it, but I got to find the outro song. What did we listen to? Here it is.
Green Day.
It's coming. All right, the music video. Billy Joe's getting his guitar in the insane asylum because he's a basket case, like the chick from Breakfast Club. Jake, any last words?
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day, everyone. See you. Thanks for listening. Well, I'm not going to be able to stop the YouTube, so you can stay with us as I stop the recording the audio from the computer, safety, and then I'm just going to have to hard restart my computer. So it'd be fun. You still there, Jake?
I'm still here.
You want to do a post show for the YouTube? It might not even save this YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know. We're all on edge over here.
Well, I'm hoping that my computer will save everything else. But it's spinning. Pinwheel, 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 pinwheel. Can you see my screen behind me?
Screen behind you.
Can you see my whiteboard behind me?
Yes.
I wrote the breakdowns backwards so you can read them. But now they're probably backwards for you.
Backwards for me.
So they're only in the correct way for me. I'm so dumb.
No.
This has been a mad at myself morning.
Mad at yourself morning.
All right, I got to hard restart my computer. See ya. Jake, see you later.
Good luck. People are still watching me. Let's see how this all plays out, huh? Because it looks like we've lost Jimmer for sure. All right, I'm leaving people because this is whatever's happening is happening. Goodbye.